You know what's the worst feeling that you can have when watching something? When a character that makes perfect sense seems to be villainized by every other character on screen. I can't stand that. And I'm not talking about the motherfuckers who be like, Thanos was right, or the Joker was hurt by society. But those instances where people can make logical decisions throughout the entire thing, but still be gaslit into thinking they're wrong. Like, why am I, as the watcher, feeling crazy because I agree with the only person on screen making sense? I will not tolerate this injustice. So I am here to defend the defenseless. And there is only one character that had this type of effect on yours truly.
Let me tell you something now. Let me ask you something. Let me tell you something, man. Let me tell you something. What is that? What is that?
It's about damn time I talked about Shane from The Walking Dead on this channel. I am a Shane defender. You cannot convince me that Shane wasn't absolutely correct about the state of the world and how the group should have handled themselves in The Walking Dead. Let me paint you a picture, okay? Your best friend gets shot, badly injuring him and putting him into a coma. Whilst your best friend is in a coma, a goddamn zombie apocalypse breaks out. So, being a good person, you try to get your friend out of the hospital where he's in his coma. But of course, a goddamn zombie apocalypse is happening, and the government thinks it has something to do with the sick people of the world. As you try to get your friend out, the military start icing out everyone in the hospital, dead or alive. It doesn't matter. Everyone's getting murked.
Jesus Christ.
All while zombies are storming at you. So, unfortunately, you have to cut your losses and abandon your friend, because what are you really gonna do against this? Fight all of the zombies and the military by yourself while carrying a guy in a coma? Like, get real.
What?
Get fucking real. However, to honor your friend's memory, you swear your life to protecting and making sure his family is safe and secure. I get it. It's the least you can do. And yes, Shane and Lori end up getting together, but that's just a tale as old as time.
Inside your mouth, speak. You suck too much dick.
Some time passes, and not only have you protected your dead best friend's family, but a bunch of other people's lives too, only to discover that the man you left behind, the one in the coma while zombies and our military soldiers killing patients surrounded his room, is alive, and just so happens to stumble upon and save and help some of your crew members.
How do you do that?
So now your best friend is back to life. You think everything would be sunshine and rainbows, right? The whole family's back together. The woman you've grown to love is now completely ignoring you and hates you for lying to her about her husband's fate.
You did ass.
How the fuck was Shane supposed to know that Rick would survive this? Look what's happening. Shane does not have future sight. At the same time, I mentioned Rick helped out some of the crew one time, but all of a sudden this motherfucker is now in charge. Rick helped them once, and now nobody is listening to Shane anymore. I'd be so pissed if I was Shane, I'm not gonna lie. His whole life got taken away in 24 hours. Shane has kept everyone alive countless times, but now he has to take a backseat to the rookie in the zombie apocalypse game. I mean, that's so dumb. And in just one episode of Rick being in charge, half of the camp dies. Rick makes one bad decision after another. Mind you, Shane was telling everyone these were bad choices. And then a few more people die in the CDC because of Rick. We're not gonna talk about Shane in the CDC. That shit was awful. But that's just in one season. So far, Rick has done nothing but come back to life and kill half of the group. But let me tell you something. Season 2 had me so pissed off for Shane the entire time. What are we doing? Why are we still listening to Rick? He's gotten everyone killed. Look. Sophia going missing was tragic. Nobody wants to abandon a kid. But let's be honest.
There's no way out of this one.
That girl was 100% dead the entire time, bro. And it was Rick's fault. But somehow Shane is the villain for thinking that a child isn't going to last long by themselves in a walker-infested forest. Like, hello? I'm so sorry, but Shane was so right in this situation.
My daughter's still out there.
Okay. I think it's time that we all start to just consider the other possibilities.
They have done nothing but waste time, resources, and energy looking for Sophia. Then, of course, Rick gets Carl shot up, leaving it to Shane to make another hard choice and sacrifice Otis for Carl. But that makes sense. Why the fuck would Shane care about Otis? He just met this dude. These aren't his people. Shane doesn't even want to be in this bum-ass farm. I remember watching this season and genuinely getting upset at the decisions Rick and everyone else in the group was making that wasn't Shane. Like Dale and Lori, bro. Dale and Lori needed to shut their asses up. Why is the mother of Carl getting sideways about Shane trading Otis's life for him? What? Don't even get me started on Dale. This old fart, he don't do nothing. He don't do nothing. Dale didn't do nothing but be up Shane's ass 24/7. And that's not even the worst of it. Later in season 2, we see that Herschel and his whole family is hoarding walkers in their barn, thinking that they're not dead, but just sick people.
Brain doesn't fucking work, you idiot. You're honestly an idiot.
Are you kidding me? These creatures are eating people alive. And what does Rick do about this? He don't do nothing. In fact, he helps them out. Obviously, Shane reacts like the only normal human being and says, fuck that, these things gotta go. This shouldn't even be a conversation. Everyone in this shot has seen a walker eat someone, and now we want to sleep 50 feet away from them? Thankfully, the greatest scene in The Walking Dead to date occurs.
Why is it still coming? Hey, you right, man. That is enough.
Puts all of the walkers down in front of everyone while calling these morons out on their stupid bullshit. And at the end of this, what do you know? Here comes Sophia, the girl that Rick has risked everyone's life to find. She's been dead forever. Of course she was dead. Shane was right once again.
Risking our lives for a little girl who's gone.
Rick brings back another random person to the farm. I think you can guess what Shane wanted to do to this hostile random. But nope, everyone calls him a monster instead, leading to, you guessed it, more deaths in the camp. Now you might think this would finally convince the group to listen to Shane. Nope. Actually, most of them want Shane dead, including Lori, even though Shane directly saved Carl's life. Lastly, of course, this tale ends with a death, but not of Rick or Herschel or any of these other fucking imbeciles, but Shane. Yes, Shane fucking dies. But somehow the group and the audience was gaslit into thinking Shane was one of the worst people in the show at the time. I don't know how they did it. I don't know how they did it, but they did. Shane was some inhumane monster in the eyes of The Walking Dead. Even though just 1 or 2 seasons later, Rick is doing and saying the exact same thing Shane was telling them to do from day 1.
See, I'm not a monster. I'm just ahead of the curve.
Holy shit, I'm pissed. I'm pissed. Yes, in season 3 and 4 and the rest of the fucking series, Rick and the group are doing what Shane said to do from the jump. Prioritize group survival and don't trust or help anyone. The injustice. I still to this day cannot believe it. I cannot believe it. I hope you enjoyed the video. Let me know in the comments what you think about Shane from The Walking Dead and what else you'd like me to talk about. I'll see you guys in the next video.